happy spring equinox. So this is for those in the northern hemisphere. It's autumn equinox for those in the southern hemisphere. So I'm wishing you a very powerful day as you integrate your shadow side and awaken your light side. Really important stuff. This is called Ostara. This is the original Easter. This is the first day of Aries. So coming into the light. Yesterday we had the last day of Pisces. So this is a very, very magical point in the year for new beginnings. And last night during the circle, I wanted to say this because it became relevant. We were all discussing what had been going on in our lives, and even though the experiences were different, the themes were the same. This huge kind of abrupt, negative news coming in from all different aspects, generally of a financial nature, which is absolutely to be expected. Venus is in retrograde, Mercury is in retrograde. You know, these things bring in kind of things perhaps we don't want to hear, challenges, testing us to respond rather than react. Now, what then occurred to me and has been brewing within me in my own personal battles with water companies and things like that, is just how our energy is harvested and used by the kind of collective, not by the collective, by the minority, sorry. And that when we experience fear of any denomination or anger, our energy levels spike. So we give off a lot more energy. So we're giving a lot more energy into the matrix, which is incredibly useful to those controlling the matrix, who perceive they're in control of the matrix, trying to remain in control of the matrix by hoodwinking people into subservience. And that whatever life throws at us, by being able to take a step back and not react and choose to respond, and almost laugh. I have been laughing at the things that are coming in, and so have a couple of the other people, because it just is farcical sometimes. You're just like, really? Are you really going to bring this situation to me right now when this is already happening? And it's like a test. It's like, so how are you going to deal with this differently? And what we're being asked to do is drop old emotional patterns, how we normally respond, in favor of more positive patterns and how we should respond. So this is all part and parcel of what's going on above, as always, being reflected in us below. So I say to you, every time you get angry or become fearful and feel that something external to you, the system, is controlling you, you're actually giving them more of your energy. And that's really hard to become unreactive when they're threatening your livelihood, your home, your children, your loved ones, all of that stuff, your health. You know, really hard not to react. Completely get that. And I'm not saying, you know, you failed if you react. I'm just saying, think about it. Because the more you can not react and respond, which means not reacting doesn't mean turning around and doing nothing and going, it's okay, you could fuck me up the arse in 25 different positions. It's not that. It's more like, okay, that's not great. I'm going to acknowledge that's not great, but I'm not going to lose it. I'm going to just sit with it and then see if, you know, what's the silver lining in this? You know, in our cosmic sea of experience, there is silver fish, silver linings of all the wisdom that we've gathered from all these negative situations shimmering away. So just look into it and think, okay, what's going on here? And trust. There's something higher going on. Uranus is pulling us into our highest possible version of ourselves. So if that's going to happen, if that's what you want, then there are things that are going to have to be discarded and let go of along the way. That's just how it works. We can't take everything with us. Uranus is in Taurus at the moment, and Taurus is very possessive. It wants to hold on to everything. It wants to feel secure. It doesn't want change. It's like, no, leave me alone. I don't do risks. I just want to be here. I want to be peaceful. I just want to sit here and, you know, contemplate life. And Uranus is like, out you come, burn that down, take that away from you. And so try and do less of the and more of the what is that about? Anyway, that's my spring equinox wisdom share for you. If you want to know where Taurus is in your chart or your chart read, get in touch. If you want some hypnotherapy to help put you more into response rather than reaction, then please go to my website, which is www.oilywitch.co.uk. Please like me. Like me on this. I don't need you to like me in general. Please like me. Chiron and Aries. I need to be liked. No, that's not true. I do have Chiron and Aries, however. I just have to learn to like myself. And if you are feeling like your life is a complete mess and you want it sorted out, then if you go to my website, I have a Fix It package as well, which is rather amazing and very transformative. Blessed be, people. Hold that energy.